hear what happened? It's the academia.
The academia? Ugh, what happened this time?
Did you hear what happened? It's the academia.
The academia? Ugh, what happened this time?
Did you hear what happened? It's the academia.
The academia? Ugh, what happened this time?
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
The academia? Ugh, what happened this time?
Did you hear what happened? It's the academia.
Something on your mind again?
The academia?
Let's work through it
Ugh,
together.
What happened this
Two
time?
heads are better than one.
Did you hear what happened? It's the academia.
The academia? Ugh, what happened this time?
Did you hear what happened? It's the academia.
The academia? Ugh, what happened this time?
Did you hear what happened? It's the academia.
Testing, testing. Cool, I can hear my voice.
It's the academia.
I can barely hear the in-game music, but that's probably because it reached a low. Let's lose you. Pop up you. What's up, Twitch? It's your Lord and Savior King D353 here. If you never stream of Let's Play Genshin Impact. In the last episode, I have no fucking clue. Genshin is such a randomized thing when it comes to when I stream that I have no way of knowing what we did last time. But this time, we have some character stories to do because, I've been slacking on this game, mainly because I'm getting tired of doing dailies. So, we have a few character stories just chilling here, as well as a hangout event. And, with this patch's main event being in Sumeru and involving all of the, primary scholars, apparently playing Nahida's story quest, character story quest and Alhaitham's character story quest will make the events better in some way, shape, or form. Or at least people claim it will. So, I'm going to be doing Nahida and Alhaitham. Today will be Nahida, next week will be Alhaitham. But first, a warm-up to kill time while people show up. If people show up. Let's, do some character tests. I mean, I already own one of these characters, but like, hey, it doesn't hurt anyone to do a test, right? Funnily enough, not only do I own Nahida, I own her signature weapon too.
Come a little.
Nahida's one of the few characters where I can use her burst in this, and it doesn't feel like I'm cheating, because Nahida actually can get her burst fairly regularly in regular gameplay. Because her special has, like, no cooldown whatsoever. This thing can be infinitely up if you play her correctly. Now, the question is, do I play her correctly? Questionable, because you just saw me not do the charged version of my camera. I can play this game correctly, I swear. Luckily, stories tend to be mostly talking, so even if I'm a mediocre Genshin player, we should still be able to finish the story properly. Alright, Nilou, how do you play? I don't know why I'm asking how you play. I know how you play. Even though, actually, in Nilou's case, I don't own her. Although I'm not sure if I want to pull for her, because I actually don't like... I don't like using, builds that revolve around Dendro cores, because, this might be sacrilegious, but I very much like not having my elemental reactions hurt me. Maddening, I know.
This dance is for you. I'll protect us.
Alright, that was a fun warm-up. Oh, and that warm-up killed just enough time for my one regular fan to show up. Hi, Pika Twig. How you doing today? I don't know if I made the situation better or worse for you by having the stream at night, but good to have you here now. I forgot to mute my phone. Silence phone. Alright, so let's actually unlock and do this. Ah, there it is. Alright. One day into an offer at Sumeru City's gates. Off to Sumeru City we go, then. Actually, before I do that... let me just get my, expedition rewards right quick. Alright, now we can go to Sumeru. We want to be at the front gate, so this will be the fastest place to start from. You know, I just realized that the boss that this character story ends off with has a lot of dendro resistance, so, maybe it's not the smartest move to use a team where my main DPS leader of the team is a dendro character. Maybe that's not the wisest choice on my end.
What they say is true.
Let's see, what team should I run for this? I don't feel like dealing with Yoimiya's subpar damage, so I guess I'll go Hu Tao's team. Why is Hu Tao dead? Yes, I know this is sacrilegious, but like, I can't deal damage if I'm a corpse, right? Is anybody else randomly hurt on this team? What the fuck was I doing with this team that Hu Tao was a corpse? Also, why did I use you? You're a horrible shielder.
I guess the housework.
How's the rest of my team looking? Shinkyu's fine. Kokomi's fine. Alright. Now we can do the actual quest. That is in fact a Nahida.
I didn't think we'd run into you here.
Alright, the thing's being slowed again, seems.
It's been a while, hasn't it? What have you two been up to?
The usual. Mining, fishing, genius integration, LTV. I can talk! The usual. Mining, fishing, genius invocation, TCG, and cresting kit. I swear I can read. The usual. Mining, fishing, genius invocation, TCG, and catching crystal flies. See? I said it. I said it all in one go. No mistakes. That didn't happen. Ever.
Seems like you've been enjoying yourself.
Not really.
How about you? What are you up to now? I'm just looking out for some leads while getting some fresh air. I noticed that I have some blurry memories after saving Ermin's soul. I almost feel like there's still something extremely important I need to do. But I can't remember what it is. What is that?
It's probably the effects of Ermin's soul.
Don't worry, we'll help you remember.
Feel free to fill us in. Maybe we can help.
Thank you so much. Since you're willing to help, I have something I'd like to show you.
What am I looking at?
Oh, it's beautiful. It looks like it's filled with some kind of power. I found it in the sanctuary of Suristana, but I have no recollection of it whatsoever.
Ooh, there are words in the chat. Been doing alright, just learned the drop thing. I don't know what the drop thing is, but I'm glad you learned it.
It's filled with pure elemental power that is quite similar to mine, but yet it's also a little different.
The crystal kind of reminds me of the crystal we purified from the Wind Dragon near the start of the great game. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. That red teardrop that became a blue teardrop after we purified it. Maybe they're similar. I need to get another look at it.
It's very likely that it's connected to my foggy memory, but I can't figure out what it is.
Yeah, that is vaguely teardrop-shaped and surrounded by vines. It's most likely something that the Greater Lord Rikavata left behind. But what's with her foggy memory?
Traveler, do
I don't know, but it's very concerning.
You know, Nahida, we just happen to be going on an adventure right now. If we find anything, we'll be sure to let you know right away.
The Twitch drop thing, it said you enabled it. Alright, the Genshin rewards thing. Honestly, I forgot that was a thing, because, like... I thought it was a glitch. I wasn't sure if I still had it enabled. I enabled it, like, 3 events ago, and I never renewed it, so I don't know why it still says that. But hey, if it still works, more power to you guys. I want you guys to get rewards. I'm glad it's still working for some odd reason.
Thanks, you two. I didn't mean to trouble you again. Don't mention it. Besides, it seems you've got a lot on your mind, and we'd like to help.
Floating hydrofungus. Bongo head?
Hey, get out! You shouldn't be around here! I'm sorry, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Fungi don't usually come near this place. Last warning! Get out before I kick you out, you hear?
Hang on. I think it's trying to tell us something.
But Great Dendro Archon, it's a monster!
Please, don't worry. I think I understand.
Cool, so you can talk to mushrooms.
Seems that it wants us to follow it. You can understand it? Mm-hmm. Even though different creatures have varying habits and ways of communicating, the emotions we experience are all the same. I can feel its anxiety and fear. It's in dire need of our help. Well, fungi are kinda cute, but...
Don't forget Bongo Head, Paimon. We can't doubt our friends. Bongo Head is a really nice fungi, you know.
That's true. Okay, let's go take a look.
I'm going to assume that line would change if you didn't do the event that Bongo Head was in.
Alright, lead the way, little fungus.
Actually, now I think about it, I wonder how the part 2 of that event would have worked had you not done the original.
Although they all look about the same, some fungi are friendly, while others are super aggressive and attack anyone they see. It can't be helped. Perhaps in their eyes, humans are like fierce monsters as well. After all, they can't distinguish which human behaviors are hostile or not, and it'd already be too late for them once humans have drawn their weapons. Hence why they tend to strike first, rather than waiting. That's not too different from how
I need to
humans
be
think
slower.
sometimes. That's what I meant by shared emotions.
They have a downed friend.
It appears it was in a hurry because of this unconscious fungus. Seems like they might be family. So maybe this fungus wanted to bring Nahida here to help its family member. Probably. Although fungi are simple creatures, they're very sensitive to elemental power. Maybe it noticed me on my way back and thought I'd be able to help. I'll take a look. I should be able to help if it's just a common illness. What is it, Nahida? Strange. Very strange. This fungus didn't develop from a spore. It's an elemental life form.
Okay.
Huh? An elemental life form? Yes. Although the fungi you normally see are capable of using elemental powers, they're merely borrowing elemental power from nature around them. As for this fungus, it has elemental power flowing through it. Definitely not anything like your typical fungus.
Fucker is green! So you're saying it only looks like a fungus?
Exactly. This is very interesting. I've never seen anything like it.
Does that mean these things are getting worried over something that's not even the same race as them? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's actually perfectly fine to care about other races of creatures. I'm just wondering.
So this is a first even for Nahida. But that's not all. There's a large void within its elemental power. The void is stopping the elemental power from flowing normally, which must be why it fainted. So do you think it'll wake up if we can fill the void? Yes, and I just so happen to be good at this sort of thing. I'll see what I can do right away.
Bro is literally taking the power of a god right now. You are very lucky, fungi. Elemental being, floating hydrofungus. Surprise, floating hydrofungus. Happy
My power was
hydrofungus.
compatible. Looks like everything is fine now.
Lord of Dendro? Is it really the Lord of Dendro?
Oh god, you sound like a Fatui.
Oh, I can't believe the Lord of Dendro saved me. Thank you, as well as the stranger and creature next to you.
Ah! It can talk?
Oh, I didn't expect such a strange creature to make a sound like that. Seems I'm just as shocked as you are.
What? Of course Paimon can talk. Paimon isn't a strange creature. Paimon's just... Paimon!
Even Paimon doesn't know what Paimon is.
Hello, Paimon. I am not yet able to evaluate an organism's intelligence from its appearance. I will only know you are able to speak once you have spoken.
Oh, well, no need to take it seriously. It's no big deal. But does Paimon really look so dumb that people might think Paimon doesn't know how to talk?
There's no need to start worrying about that all of a sudden. You've always looked dumb.
You misunderstand, Paimon. A mouth is used for eating, breathing, and other functions that are more important than speaking. So a creature may not speak, even if it has a mouth. I've never seen a creature like you before, so I dared not make the assumption that you could speak. Even if you do possess a number of human traits, it is still very common for creatures to have similar external forms, but completely different interiors. Just like fungi and slimes.
This is a very smart elemental being.
Did this fungus study at the academia? It seems even more talkative than Paimon.
You do not need to study at the academia to say what that slime said.
You're not a fungus, are you?
That's correct. This might be surprising to you, and I'm sure that you must have questions. Let's find somewhere else to talk. It might startle my fellow family members if I speak too much using this strange voice.
The hydrofungus voice reminds me of the abyss mages when we hear them speaking English. Exactly! Wait,
Me?
abyss mages? Oh, wait, am I dumb? Oh god, I'm dumb. I thought those were Fatui mages. No, you're right, they are abyss mages. Fuck, I'm an idiot.
It says that it's very thankful for your help.
Wait, there's a vet that she can
I was confident that I
Whoa.
knew of all the creatures in Teyvat. Even if there are ones I've never seen with my own eyes, I thought I possessed all the relevant knowledge about them.
Clearly you do not. Anyway, quick thought in my head that I want to ramble off. She switched seamlessly between talking human and talking fungi. Does that mean, in theory, if we wanted to, we could learn to speak fungi? Just a dumb thought. Moving on.
However, even if I were to lay out the traits of all elemental life forms, you don't seem to match any of them. What are you? And where did you come from?
I come from an ancient race. We have existed for a very long time, possibly longer than any records in existence. My home was filled with flowing water and great mountains. Lush grass covered the land, and my family and I lived in bliss and happiness. Until the apocalypse came and changed my home forever. A horrifying power consumed all there was. The seeds of catastrophe nested and grew inside of us, twisting and warping us, causing us to lose control. We were victims of the apocalypse, yet in time, we also became the apocalypse itself.
What?
The apocalypse? I'm not sure what it means either. It sounds like some kind of old fable.
It's a long and complicated story. It will take me some time to explain it clearly.
Don't worry, we'll listen. Please continue.
I was lucky and managed to survive. Afterward, I left with some of my family and came to Sumeru to search for a way to rescue my homeland. We came in contact with many species and learned from their cultures and knowledge, hoping to understand the truth behind the apocalypse. We later found out that humans know the power of the apocalypse and refer to it as forbidden knowledge.
Forbidden knowledge?
Your home was destroyed by forbidden knowledge? Does that mean you're from the desert? It said that they are looking for a way to save their homeland, but the catastrophe of the desert should have ended a long time ago.
The Lord of Dendro is correct. We are not from the desert. I would very much like to tell you the location of my homeland, but unfortunately, I've forgotten. That may sound a little odd, as it is very important to both me and my family.
Yes, how could you forget?
I am a life form that was contaminated by the apocalypse. A part of my knowledge and memory was taken away as the contamination inside of me was purged.
Ah, I get it now. So the void of elemental power was left behind from when the forbidden knowledge was purged. I'm sorry. I hadn't considered that kind of possibility.
That's okay. Lord of Dendro, there is no need to apologize. Without your help, I would have lost more than just my knowledge and memory. And not only did you save me, but you've also already rid the world of the remaining forbidden knowledge, right?
That's right. The forbidden knowledge is no more, and your homeland should be safe now.
Honestly, it'll be fascinating to see what the Genshin anime will do with all the story beats we have in the game. There's enough content for at least a few years worth of anime. I'm more interested in seeing if they'll actually let any of the non-important characters be important in the main story. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be rather happy if I could see Fischl kicking a dragon's ass.
My home should be safe now. We can go home.
What?
For the
Oh,
longest
right.
time,
That's actually
this
a
moment
good
has
point.
only seemed like a dream. I never knew it would become a reality so quickly.
Yeah, since Nahida removed the forbidden knowledge, their home should be fucking fine.
I was unable to fulfill our calling. I never found a way to save my homeland, and I have even forgotten where it is.
It's not your fault. You've already done everything you can. Every species paid a grave price in the fight against forbidden knowledge. This is not a responsibility you should carry on your own. You mentioned that there were other survivors besides yourself. Where are they? Maybe they'll remember.
The apocalypse put us through immense pain. Many of my family members have already met their end. I'm not sure who else is still alive.
Don't worry, I should be able to find them. Just leave it to me. I'll leave the rainforest to the Aranara. And as for the city, there are a few nice kids that should be willing to help. Oh yeah, they'll give us a hand. Give me a moment. I'll contact them right now.
Random children, God has summoned you.
That should do it. It may take some time to find them, so let's wait for a bit.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. We all believe that you will keep your promises. The moment I saw you when I awoke, I had a feeling you were here because of the agreement.
Hmm? Agreement?
You might not remember, but this is a prophecy that we deeply believe in. That the Lord of Dendro will bring us home once the catastrophe comes to an end.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry. There are also some blurry segments in my memory as well. But I'm very concerned about your homeland. This is something I should help with. It's really no trouble to me at all.
Would you all be willing to come with me somewhere as we wait? The more family members that can return home with me, the better.
But didn't you say that you don't know where they are?
Yes, but I know their end. I will explain it to you along the way.
Well, that's an ominous as fuck statement. Homecoming started. Okay, I did get a seed. Good. Alright. Is this a teleport? No, I can just walk there. No need to teleport.
There's something that I'm very concerned about.
Are you talking about the crystal, or are you talking about the fuzzy memories? Talking about the fuzzy memories?
Yes. I didn't mention it just now, but do you remember when I told you that the power in the crystal is very similar to mine, yet also different?
Yee.
The elemental power inside the crystal is completely identical to that of the fungus.
Ah.
What?
There's a connection between the crystal and the fungus.
Exactly. The prophecy that it mentioned was probably an agreement that I made with an elemental life form that once represented its race. I had to deal with the forbidden knowledge to save their homeland. The process, however, took away some of my memories. That sequence of events would explain the persistent feeling that I had unfinished business. Makes sense. Too bad it's unable to tell us more. Yeah. I've been trying to think of a place that fits the description of its homeland, but I'm unable to come up with anything.
We'll just have to continue investigating.
Agreed. I really want to send them home, so they won't have to wander around anymore.
I've only just noticed that Nahida has a leaf hair clip. Or just straight up a leaf in her hair. I'm going to assume it's a leaf hair clip.
It's a little rough. I'll lead the way.
Don't worry, Paimon can handle any road.
Wait, how do you know it's rough? You can't touch it. Hi, enemies. Oh, we're actually gonna fight? Alright.
No, my sword! Let me weave you a verse.
I always wanted to try the Staff of Poma.
Don't get too close.
Rain cutter!
Amazing. With such skills, you all would have definitely been able to find a way to survive the apocalypse.
Honestly, at some points, I just imagined a traveler giving concerned whistles in their mind when it comes to hiding things about the former Dendro icon.
Hey! Paimon has been meaning to ask. You all didn't originally look like this, did you?
You know, actually, it's probably a good thing that I'm not the traveler, because if I was the traveler personally, I'd probably be way too forthcoming with the information I have that isn't Aripo's memories. For example, I would have immediately told Nahida, "Oh, you can't remember something? It's likely a promise that Rukkhadevata made." Who's Rukkhadevata? Here, let me explain and tell you things that you're not supposed to fucking know. Although in my defense, I feel like Nahida will be mature enough to take that knowledge into account and make good use of it.
No, we didn't. The appearance of our kind will change according to the environment. After communicating with various living organisms in Sumeru, we discovered that fungi are the life form most adapted to live in these lands. Thus, we gradually took the form of fungi and became a part of their group.
So that means the other ones will in fact be fungi.
It's hard to believe that's even possible.
The most important instinct any life form possesses is adapting to the environment. I don't think that should surprise you, Paimon. Your hand is shaped like that for a reason, so you are able to grip and use tools more easily. The reason why fungi absorb elemental power is to blend with the environment and fend off natural predators.
Alright, Smarty Pants, if that's the case, tell me something. Why does Paimon have legs when she floats everywhere? What possible advantage to her survival do her legs give her?
We are dendro life forms, one of the most ancient life forms in this land. That is why we are so adaptable.
Although I wonder if the Traveler is worried that telling her would just result in the forbidden knowledge regenerating somehow. Huh. I suppose that is a possibility. I never really thought of what the downsides to telling Nahida what she forgot would be.
So you mean, if Paimon wanted to, Paimon could change into a different form as well?
Again, why do you have legs?
Not as freely, I'm afraid. You would require a long time to make that happen. Although this is common sense to us, it is still extremely difficult to explain. Putting it as simply as possible, changing form requires energy, and energy comes with time. You cannot make a sprout grow into a giant tree instantly, nor can you force a tree to bear fruit overnight.
I see. Humans have a term for this. It's called growth.
Actually, I think what you're looking for is evolution. Like, yes, growth comes from energy and time, but what you described about adapting to your environment is evolving, not growth.
You're so smart, Nahida. Paimon gets it now.
How do you get it? They explained the wrong thing! Anyway, seems like it's pretty good at coming up with metaphors as well.
Growth. I see. Yes, then this is what you would call growth.
I'm going to stab everyone in this room and then myself.
A most beautiful word. I shall enjoy it more as we walk.
So, how'd that battle do? Let's see.
Where is it?
Hu Tao's hurt, but that's
We're
normal.
about halfway there. You're doing great, Paimon. Do you need me to carry you on my back?
Can you do that?
Oh, no. Paimon was just curious. Paimon isn't that tired. You seem to enjoy taking care of others.
I like this
You think so? Does
fungus.
the Lord of Dendro need to be carried?
That would be awkward, wouldn't it? Why don't you fly up and sit on top of my head? We can figure out who
I'm dumb.
later. We have monsters here.
No. Okay, you know what? Since I'm stupid, we'll just let Kokomi be our damage dealer. For anybody wondering why I said I was dumb, I'm dumb because I forgot to trigger Shinkyu's burst and then switched off Hu Tao like a moron.
An understanding of carrying someone.
Now, if I wasn't a dumbass, what I would have done there is do my 2 Guha backflips, trigger my ult, switch to Hu Tao, trigger her flower I don't remember what her goddamn trigger thing called, and then murder everyone, but I fucked up, and I had to switch to Kokomi. It's fine, though. Coco killed everything. Alright, no new words, let's continue the dialogue. Alright, so what about you understanding carrying people?
No matter whether it's tired or not, my child is always happy when I put it on my back and give it a ride.
See, the problem there is that Paimon and God aren't your children.
Child? You mean the fungi we ran into earlier?
Yes, one was my friend and the other was my child.
Why can't your kid speak?
Because it's just a fungus. I don't want my presence to change or affect the original state of the fungi species here.
So you telling me a fungus fucked you? Or more accurately, shot spores at you?
However, it is slightly different from an ordinary fungus. It seems to understand some human language, so I gave it a name.
Please tell me you named it Bongo Head. Now I'm wondering if in the original Chinese version they did say evolution, and the translation was messed up. Wouldn't be the only translation error in the game. You know what? That's a fair point. Maybe it was a translation error. I'm not sure how they could have made that translation error, but it's entirely possible. Alright, what's its name? Please be Bongo Head!
Oh, then it must be a really cute name.
No, it's gonna be something ridiculous. It's gonna like name it Radish.
You know, like Bongo Head.
I want to know what that line is if you didn't do the fungus event.
You have an odd taste for names.
Agreed.
Huh? Paimon thinks that name is great.
You're wrong.
Strange and cute at the same time. It's a name only Paimon would be able to come up with. That's right.
The name I came up with was not as creative as Paimon's. I learned it from an adventurer.
Who's gonna stop me from hearing this beautiful name? I'm gonna fucking kill them.
Its name is... I'm sorry, but I've forgotten. Seems like I've forgotten many important things.
Oh, that's just sad. Don't worry. You can try to remember it on the way.
Yes, I must remember it before I return. It's just as important as my homeland. Yes, this way. We're almost there.
We're halfway there. Living on a prayer. Take my whatever the fuck funguses have. We'll make it, I swear.
The withering.
Yes, I have heard humans also call it that before. It's the last form we take when we are at the end of our life.
Wait, what?
Paimon doesn't understand.
You become a withering zone when you die?
It's trying to say that when they've suffered enough and reached the end of their life, they become a tumor of the withering.
Oh fuck. I've broken a lot of your friends.
Yes, I would have also suffered the same fate if it wasn't for the Lord of Dendro's help.
That would have been the closest withering zone to a city that we've ever seen.
So, this is how the withering is formed?
We must kill her entire race. That's a joke. That is a fucking joke.
Previous research has revealed that forbidden knowledge is the root cause of the withering. But even if forbidden knowledge has been completely removed, its influence still remains, which is why the withering remains even after forbidden knowledge has disappeared. They've been tormented by forbidden knowledge for a long time. It's understandable that they will eventually become the withering, but what a sad and pitiful end.
When I left my homeland, flowers like these filled the fields. They grew in the pristine lakes, in the fertile soil, in my home, and in the homes of my friends. They grew everywhere, until the world suddenly lost all its color and became tainted and murky. But it's all right. Our life essence, elemental power, still resides in this flower. After an adventurer clears the withering, I will quietly draw near the area. If I can sense the elemental power of my companions, then I take them with me.
But that would mean the effects of forbidden knowledge could have...
It's okay. That's not important anymore. I just hope that they can all make it back home.
So she's essentially interacting with forbidden knowledge at risk to herself in order to take her friends' bodies home. You really are a nice, well, I shouldn't say fungus, a nice elemental being.
It's not right to leave them to simply perish in the open like this. Now that we finally have the chance to return home, each one I manage to bring back will make me that much happier.
I understand. Just leave it to us.
I got it. This is the production. I got this. This is the product of forbidden knowledge, after all.
So you're worried about me. It's fine. Forbidden knowledge doesn't exist anymore. It's natural to want to be overcautious when dealing with a highly venomous snake. But when all that's left is its skeleton, there's nothing to worry about.
If you say so. Wait, snakes have skeletons?
Paimon doesn't get what you two are talking about, but we're all ready to go now, right? Then let's do this! We've dealt with the withering countless times already.
But before we deal with the withering, we have some comments to read. Another example, the whole Lesser Lord Kusanali thing should have been translated as Little Lord Kusanali. Her nickname in the original is directly translated to Little Lucky Grass Monarch, hence Little Lord being more apt. Really? Not to say that your translation is wrong, your translation is probably more spot on than mine would ever be, but that doesn't seem right, because, well, the Academia hated her. Why would they give her a cute name like Little Lord when they could make her disdain and, I hate when I forget words. The word that means to convince people of something. When you, like, purge someone's name, not purge someone's name. When you make someone's name lesser. Point is, I feel like the term Lesser Lord Kusanali gives a better idea of how the people dislike her and how she's lost power than Little Lord Kusanali. Little Lord Kusanali sounds adorable. Not like you're no longer the rightful god. Okay, and the other thing. Wait, then does that mean it's possible for Kale to become sick again? That was also caused by the forbidden knowledge. It said the effects of forbidden knowledge still persist. But I don't think getting sick again would be the same. The effect of the forbidden knowledge still existing would be her still having it to begin with. Not her getting it again. So no, I don't think she could get it again. The forbidden knowledge does not exist for her to get it again. What I am wondering, though, is if the effects of the forbidden knowledge... If the effects of the forbidden knowledge are still here, why? Wait, what? Okay, there it is. Ow! Well, I fucked up already. Run away! Don't kill me! I'm sorry! Where's the other ones? Not this one. Nope. I set... No! Wrong thing! God damn it. We're gonna die. Okay, you know what? I guess I have to fight you guys first.
Witness the power of Gua. Know my sword.
But yeah, what was I saying? If the effects of this shit is still around, it makes no sense why Kale even healed from her... Not Alzheimer's. What was it called again? Whatever her illness is, it makes no sense that she healed from it. She should not have healed from it like she did. Alright, where's the last withering section? Where's the last tumor? Mini tumor. Whatever you call the things. Is it elemental sight that lets me see it? I don't remember. Shouldn't there be, like, another line leading to the last one, or am I misremembering? I could have sworn there should be a red line pointing to the last tumor. Am I a dense motherfucker? I mean, I am a dense motherfucker, I know that. Am I more of a dense motherfucker than I thought? Okay, there it is. I thought I did that one already, though. Did I not? Well. Alright, so now the boss should pop up. Or not? What? Okay, yeah, the boss is behind me. Hello.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me read you a verse.
No, not what I meant to do. You. Alright, and now we can clear this zone.
As I expected, it's the last of my kind that I'm aware of. So it wasn't able to make it to the end. If only it could have held on just a little longer.
I hope that you will be free of this pain after returning home. Just thinking about how many elemental life forms have turned into tumors of the withering makes Paimon sad.
I'm sad too, Paimon.
It's okay. As long as elemental power still exists, then we will still be around. An external form is but a gift of time. Through growth comes change, and even abandonment of previous forms. However, our true nature is not so easily affected.
It wouldn't have come to this if we were able to cure them earlier. But I will cure all of them. Even if it's just for the sake of the rainforest and all the life forms that live in it.
I agree that Lesser Lord makes sense from the narrative, but after the former Dendro icon was forgotten, it doesn't fit as well. Also, Yai said the nickname was endearing when she was telling us about Sumeru originally. Oh. Alright, so maybe there is some logic to it being Little Lord.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro. It was a wise choice for us to place our trust in you and wait.
Hold on. I think I got something. Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. Thank you so much. So, they found a fungus that matches the description I gave them. It's currently unconscious.
Oh, so there is a survivor.
It must be in a similar situation as I was. We should hurry and go take a look.
Okay, follow me.
Where's Nahida? Alright, I forgot. When they say follow them, they normally mean teleport to this area. Or just run along the path, which will be faster. Teleporting. Easily teleporting. Stop freezing on me! Aha! I remember the word I was trying to remember in the past now. I mean, it's too late for it to matter. I was trying to think of slanderous. Lesser Lord Kusanali is a better slanderous name than Little Lord Kusanali. That conversation's far behind us, but I finally remembered the damn word.
It's just a little further inside. But there are so many fungi here. They're probably all ordinary fungi, right?
If we startle them, we won't be able to avoid a fight.
Yeah, they won't be happy to see us.
No fighting. These are all its family. Although we belong to different species, we've spent a long time living among the fungi. They are very important to us.
But I need materials! Actually, that's not true. I'm not building anyone that needs fungi. Yet.
They can be reasonable, as long as we try to communicate.
What should we do? You're the only one who can make it through, right?
And she's with us, so we'll be fine.
But you'll need Nahida's power if you want to save that fungus. I've got an idea. Can you teach me how to change into a fungus?
Oh god, I want to see Fungus Nahida so badly!
You want to transform into a fungus? But we don't have time for growth.
She's God.
Nahida is a god. Changing into a fungus should be a piece of cake for her.
Even gods can't bend the laws of time so easily.
They can be reasonable. Kinda reminds me of the Hilly Churls. Yeah, we kill a lot of people that can be reasoned with in this world. Let it be known, the Traveler is not an innocent person.
Then we'll have to enter with the risk of being noticed. We may not be able to avoid a fight. But if spending some of my power will guarantee the safety of you and its family, then I'm willing to try.
Alright. You have great elemental power, so you may be able to do it. You will have to use power equal to that which is required to break through the limitations of time.
I feel like Nahida is one of the gods that can do that. Nahida and Raiden I. Not Raiden I. Nahida and Raiden Makoto have both shown power to affect time itself, so I think she can manage it.
I will lend you the relevant knowledge that I have. It should make your transformation process a little easier.
Actually, now that I think about it, Venti implies he has that power too. Because when we first meet him, he says he knows every song that has been or ever will be. For him to know every song that ever will be, assuming that's not just him bullshitting, he would also need to have power that can break through time. So, going by this, in my weird little unfocused head of mine, that implies that Venti, Raiden Makoto, and Nahida may actually be stronger, at least when it comes to godly power, than I and Zhongli. Because I get to see I and Zhongli show any power that can break through time. Hell, Zhongli talks about how he's being eroded by time. We may not be able to avoid a fight. We could just walk past their aggression range. That's a good point. Yes, we could just do that.
Alright, I'm ready. Changing into a fungus should be quite an interesting experience.
I hope this works. Nahida's already adorable. Imagine how cute she'll be as a fungus.
Lord of Dendro, this is nothing to joke about. I am extremely serious about this.
As am I. I'm not joking at all.
I am!
Alright! Let's not get hung up here. If it's really possible to turn into a fungus, then why don't we give it a try now?
Okay. Good luck, Lord of Dendro.
Come on, I wanna— Yes! Yes! Oh.
Wow! You really turned into a fungus!
I was really hoping she'd have, like, some special cute look to her. Like a little green fungus with a white melon on top, but not now. She just turned into a regular fungus. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little let down. So, how does it feel? Or how do you like it? How do you like it?
It's actually not too bad. My perspective in this form isn't much different from usual.
That's because you're short. I mean, what?
The unconscious fungus is just below here. Can you all help me determine which one it is?
Sure.
Oh, how do we do that?
Elemental sight. Look for the one that's glowing green.
I'll get close to them while you make your way over from above. You should be able to identify them using elemental sight, since they're elemental life forms. Then, all you have to do is repeat the correct answer in your mind. As long as I'm able to see you, then I'll be able to hear your answer. Okay, got it.
Let me lure away the fungi up top and make way for you.
All right, good luck, Nahida. Let's go, traveler.
So I need to stay up top, but I need to stay somewhere where Nahida can see me. This is so trippy, man.
There's a fungus on patrol in the center there. It looks pretty vigilant, so I'd better go around it.
This seems happy.
Nah.
It's so adorable! Uh-oh, did I fuck up?
It seems they didn't notice me. It seems that fungus won't be moving for the moment. I should hurry and make my way through. This is the spot. There are several fungi here. I'll hide and wait for the traveler to catch up.
Wait, what? Why do I see two?
So this is the one.
Oh, okay.
Understood.
Why does the pad have elemental energy? Wait, can I turn her around? I can. I've only just realized I can turn it around.
Nahida? What's wrong?
I'm guessing using her power to give people energy while she's a fungus is very hard on her. Also, there's a Isteroth character who was said to have control over the winds and time. Noted.
I never knew that it was so tiring to change forms like that. I even used the techniques that it taught me. Seems like its warnings were not unfounded.
The power of time accumulates slowly and goes unnoticed. A great price is to be paid if you wish to perform drastic changes instantly. Thank you for everything you've done. All seems to have gone according to plan. Now, we simply wait for it to wake up.
Who are you? I apologize. Language is not easy. Need long time.
I like you already.
It's okay, I have good news. Let me explain it to you the fungi way.
A while later.
Apocalypse ended? Go home now?
Yes. Unfortunately, I've forgotten where home is. I was hoping you still remembered.
I remember. Really? That's great! Home. Dendro Dragon.
Dendro Dragon?
Dendro Dragon. Ah, yes, the Dendro Dragon.
Something connected to the lore presented in khaenri'ah. Ah, that explains why I didn't recognize that word. Not only is it spelled weird, but I didn't actually finish khaenri'ah. Well, I kind of finished it. I finished the story portion that I saw in there, but I never actually gathered all the shit down there.
I'm sorry, I just got so excited. I've probably never expressed such emotions before. But yes, our home is the Dendro Dragon.
Oh, wait a minute. Hyman's confused. Do you mean the Dendro Dragon as in an elemental dragon? Like Dvalin? Yes, they're both dragons, but Apep, the Dendro Dragon, has been around for longer and has accumulated dense elemental power. But I don't quite understand. Why would you say that your homeland is a dragon?
Because we live inside the Dendro Dragon.
How the fuck does the apocalypse happen in a dragon's stomach?
The Dendro Dragon. Inside. Very big. Mountains. Water. Trees. Us.
I don't believe you.
There is an entire world inside the Dendro Dragon's body. The Dendro Dragon nurtured the earliest life forms and protected us inside of itself. It once told us in a majestic voice that once we finally matured, we'd be able to start life in a new world. However, that day never came. Our homeland was the greatest place there ever was before the apocalypse arrived.
I'm still confused.
Is it like Dendro slimes giving birth to smaller slimes?
Yes, a very good example. It appears that you're much smarter than Paimon. The only difference is that the Dendro Dragon is much, much larger than any Dendro slime.
Wait, then if that's the case, doesn't that imply that Apep has also been contaminated by forbidden knowledge?
Which is why we're gonna have to beat the fuck out of... Considering the giant thorns in Dvalin when he was corrupted, I can sort of imagine it. I'm guessing you're referring to the world inside of them.
Yes, that is correct. What has suddenly made you look so worried, Lord of Dendro? I haven't seen this expression on you before.
Apep is the most adaptable life form in the world. The forbidden knowledge should have become a part of its body a long time ago. Which means that if all the forbidden knowledge has been eliminated, then a big void will also form inside the dragon! I'm afraid so. Its body and soul have probably been in terrible shape for some time now. No wonder I haven't seen Apep for so long. But how did it get contaminated? Was it due to the destruction of King Desert's civilization? But anyway, A pet disappeared and has been gone ever since that time. It's been enduring unimaginable pain all the while. It's probably in pain as we speak.
So saving the Gendel Dragon is an important thing you need to do?
Yes! How could I have forgotten? If the Dendron Dragon fails to hang on, the elemental power inside it will no longer be able to maintain its form, and will all be dispersed. Dendro elemental power of that concentration will cause the rainforest to overgrow. Giant trees will completely block out the sun. Plants and humans will fight over oxygen. Sumeru will no longer be suitable for sustaining life.
Nahida, get a hold of yourself.
Hey, what about the crystal? Why don't you show it to them and see if they know anything about it?
It appears you're much smarter than Paimon. Understatement. Such an understatement. Oh, you are damn right, that's an understatement. Bongo Head is smarter than Paimon.
Yes, I'm sorry. You're right. We don't have time to panic. Have you two ever seen anything like this before? No.
Its power feels very familiar. Like something from our homeland, but I don't know what it is. I'm sorry our memories aren't very reliable.
It's okay. I'll contact my helpers just as I did before and see if they can locate your other family members. I'm counting on you all. Your info is crucial to us now. Let's wait for their reply again. Though I know waiting can feel unbearable at a time like this.
Oh, they brought us fruit. Wait, fungus eat fruit?
Thank you. Family bringing fruit.
I explained to them that you aren't hostile. After seeing you save it, its family is very grateful to you.
Ah, so they brought for us.
Go home, thief. Hard decision. Don't know. They are weak. I worry. If waiting, then I hope.
Don't worry. I understand what you are trying to say. Family is very important to us. No matter when we were actually family. It has done a lot to protect this territory and can't help but worry now that it's about to leave. Can you do one last thing for it while we wait?
What, teach its fungus friends how to fight?
Of course. I can relate to how it's feeling.
So my comparison of the crystal to Dvalin's tear was a little more apt than I realized, huh? Seems so.
I need to organize my thoughts as well. Thank you. Thank you. Tend soil. Food. Don't like plant invasion.
There are two things that it wants you to do. One is to look after the land that the food is grown in, and the other is to drive away the plants that are trying to invade the area.
Soil. There. First. Seed. Here. Paimon understood that. No need to translate. We'll take care of it right away.
Do we need to plant a seed? Before I plant those seeds, I want to have a little bit of fun. Give me a moment. Bear with me.
Hey.
The Lord of Dendro is a kind god, just as described in the prophecy.
It looks like it's in a good mood and is waiting for another fungus. I see everything. It's happy because it found some delicious fruit. Hey! I'm short. Long. Go home.
I can read their minds. Mine. Is that the only fruit they had down here? Alright, why am I planting the seed? Over here. I'm gonna play as Nahida from now on, so that if I get any more opportunities to read minds, I can. This does mean I run the risk of running into a dragon as Nahida, but I think it's worth the risk to find fun little fungus interactions. Oh, we have to water it? Oh, right, I don't have a water user on this team. I want to keep Nahida out, so we'll just replace Dory with Shinkyu.
Knowledge guy.
We planted all the seeds! It's time to handle the invading plant life!
Find and eliminate the invading plants. Oh, it's on top of there. Oh god!
It wasn't hitting when it said plants were invading! Yeah. That should be all of them. That wasn't too tough.
So going by the trends of the Archons having elemental dragons, it makes me wonder if the eventual Cryo one will be more reasonable than the Cryo Archon. Possibly. Also, I think Ai's the only one not to have a dragon. Let's want to count Miko as her dragon. Nahida, are you feeling better?
Yeah, I've calmed down now. But it doesn't seem like there's too much we can do until we receive some new leads. Can you tell us about the Dendro Dragon? We don't know anything about it. Who is it? And what does it have to do with King Deshret? Well, the history of dragons starts from the very beginning of Teyvat. Sumeru was Apep's territory. In those days, the lush rainforest covered the entire nation. Oh, so there was no desert back then? Not at first. That came when a giant spike fell from the sky, turning a huge section of the rainforest into sand. In an attempt to adapt to its new environment, Apep changed color from the emerald green of the forest to the yellow of the sand. No wonder those two elemental life forms are always talking about the importance of adapting. Apep has always seen itself as the master of Sumeru, and has refused to recognize the new order that was established. Even now, it probably still holds great hostility toward the gods. However, powerless against the power in the sky, and then the forbidden knowledge many millennia later, it's been unable to stir up any trouble.
I thought the gods and dragons were on good terms.
Conflicts between the two sides are destined to continue until a balance can be found.
Giant spikes. So we're gonna find another nail like the one in the Snow Mountain and the one in the chasm. Oh, okay. Wow. You, Pika Twig, you are so much better at remembering things than I am. My dumbass thought of Zhongli's spears. I thought Sumeru accidentally got attacked during the Great War, and one of Zhongli's spears hit the desert, since he's the Geo-Archon, and that would include sands, thus the desert. But no, you're way better at remembering stuff than me, man. Well done, like legitimately, well done. You're so much better at this than I am.
As far as I know, Apep had been slumbering in the desert, and King Deshret had taken a great interest in it. Maybe this is why Apep was contaminated. I'm not sure what may have led it to become involved, but rescuing it is definitely our top priority right now. The crystal that I have in my possession is probably the key that links the two matters together.
Report to the Withering Zone. Speak to the elemental light form. So, this way. Yeah, it's lower, so I can walk around this. Is it lower? I thought it was lower. Actually, it's a little bit yeah, it's lower than where I started off. Can't read that thing's mind. Aw. Okay, let's get some sneaky, fun mind reading. Oh, no, its dialogue didn't change. Which means the others haven't changed either.
Thank you, Lord of Control. Family happy. You really like them, don't you? Family like. Do you not like your family?
It's complicated. At least for me. Aether loves his family.
That's not what Paimon meant. It's just that you guys aren't actually the same species. Does that matter? Family likes me. I like family.
That's sweet.
Paimon doesn't quite understand.
Family's not always about blood. Sometimes it's who you find and who you're happy with.
What it's trying to say is that as long as family members get along well, then nothing else matters. You place importance on appearances, but we do not. We find the experiences, knowledge, and connections we've made to be more important. These are all things that are more reliable than mere external appearances. These are the fruits of time, and the essence of what it means to grow.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. Looks can always change, so what's inside of us is more important.
Bye, Nahida. What if Paimon's looks changed?
Paimon would still follow you around. Wait, would you not be able to recognize Paimon? Oh? Understood. Thank you. Still nothing new from the forest. Seems like we won't be able to find your other family members for now. It appears we are out of leads to follow. And if no one knows how this crystal works, then a pet may be in danger. Sorry. It's okay. It isn't your fault. I don't think it's a coincidence that neither of you can remember anything about the crystal. Maybe it's because the crystal has a very close connection to forbidden knowledge, which causes memories of it to be unclear. And if that's the case, finding the other fungi still wouldn't help us at all.
The crystal and the apocalypse. The apocalypse and memories. Lord of Dendro, do you still remember the prophecy?
I don't think she does.
I do. What about it?
Never mind.
The prophecy is a story that connects events of the past and the future. A family member once said that the apocalypse is a part of us, and that there is value in preserving it. The rest of the family did not approve of its opinion at the time, so it left.
Preserving the apocalypse? Do you mean that there's still some that hasn't been eliminated? That's not very likely. The power of Irminsul covers every inch of the land. Did the prophecy say where that family member went?
To the limitless depths east of Sumeru. A murky place that no one can return from.
The chasm.
Yeah, that must be the chasm, right? But what is it doing there? It's impossible to preserve forbidden knowledge, but what if it can be converted to a different form? I'm sorry if I'm suddenly not making any sense. However, I do think it's possible. Follow me. I'll explain it once we find that elemental life form.
If you're unable to reach the destination, please complete... Wait, what? Alright, let's see if I can get some more fun shit out of them first.
It's happy because it found some delicious fruit.
Ah, so same ones as before.
Everyone hold hands. Looks like it's in a good mood. I'm just waiting for another progress.
Alright, deepest part of the chasm. Let's go. I believe I've unlocked the deepest part of the chasm. Alright, I have to do that. It's a good thing I actually did the chasm events before I came to Sumeru. Would have kind of sucked if they were like, oh, by the way, you know that video you're making? Fuck it, you're doing an entirely different story quest now. Have fun. I'm gonna try to avoid that marker, because I want to grab... Fuck, okay. I wanted to grab that view so I didn't forget, but guess I had to remember it now.
Came all the way here on its own and spent a long time by itself?
Yeep.
Wouldn't it already have become the Withering like the others? There is a chance that it could avoid that end, using the power of something here.
What, the luminescent spores?
I'm referring to what was used to fight against the Abyss. It once repaired the rifts of Teyvat long ago. It has the ability to purify and stabilize powers that shouldn't exist in Teyvat. Forbidden knowledge that its light has shone upon is kept here forever in a different form.
You mean the oozing filth?
Yep. It's just like soap bubbles that rise to the water surface. Another strange metaphor, but Paimon somehow gets this one.
What the Lord of Dendro means is that the apocalypse was altered by the power of the giant spike and hidden within the oozing filth.
Yes, and it shouldn't be far from here. Let's go and take a look.
Is it weird that I like how everybody looks in the chasm's lighting more than I like how they look above ground? Now is probably a good time to check the chat, because I can answer anything while I'm gliding. Nope, nothing new in the chat. Should I pull out my luminescent thing?
Look, it's over there. Looks like we'll have to clear out the oozing filth in this area. You two should be able to take care of it, right?
Probably. One sec, though.
Yep, we know what to do. We'll just use the lumen stone on the oozing concretion. The Temple of Wisdom. This may turn a little.
Is that all of them, or is there another one? If there's another one, I can't see it. Alright, so I have to clear the filth, right? So I need to get there without standing in the filth.
Oh, we finally managed to rescue
That looks like a person with a mushroom hat.
It should be the life form from the prophecy.
Okay, I hadn't made that connection with that ooze and the withering, but they may have similar properties in corrupting the environment and powering up enemies. I've actually never noticed the ooze power up enemies up until today, and I kind of ate through them, so...
Wait,
Everyone, back up!
What's going on? Didn't Nahida say it was purified?
Maybe it's because such a long amount of time has passed. Although the power of the oozing filth is more stable than that of the apocalypse, it is still a form of dangerous power. It might have lost its mind after being soaked in it for such a long time.
Oh no! But we still have tons of questions we need to ask. I should be able to purge it with my elemental power.
Wait, don't do it. This is definitely connected to forbidden knowledge.
But this is our only chance.
I said no, and I mean it. We can't go through that again.
Traveler.
I'm sorry. I got a little anxious.
It's okay. I trust your judgment. I was being a little hasty myself. Let's see if we can think of another way.
What about the crystal?
Oh, yeah! You said that the elemental power in the crystal was identical to theirs. You want to use its power, but...
The Lord of Dendro seems hesitant. I too would advise caution. It's risky to use its power without fully understanding its intended use.
Don't understand! This no good, that no good. Save lives, fortunes.
Yes, I understand, but this is our only chance to return home. We cannot afford to be careless.
It's okay, there's no need to argue. I'll think of something to do about the elemental power that will be used.
I agree with Green Shroom, by the way. I think it's more important to save lives and ensure you can go home.
How about this? Traveler, you could try using it.
Okay, explain.
I understand that you have an amazing resistance to forbidden knowledge.
Wait, I do? Did I forget something important again? I don't remember having an immunity to forbidden knowledge. Sure thing.
Don't overdo it, Traveler. Paimon will be worried.
I don't remember having an immunity to forbidden knowledge. Apparently it worked! Alright!
Lord of Dendro, and you others, how long have I been waiting here?
Yay! Looks like it worked!
The Lord of Dendro, here in person. Does that mean the apocalypse has come to an end? Wait, did you get smaller again?
Again?
I'm sorry. That portion of my memory is highly unreliable at the moment. I can't seem to remember who you are.
That sounds about right. After all, the purpose of my existence is precisely for those unreliable memories you speak of. You once said that the apocalypse will be completely eradicated, and that relevant memories will become unstable. Even you couldn't promise that you'd remember our agreement after those events take place. However, you are definitely someone who stays true to your word. My sacrifice is nothing compared to your resolve.
You and I made the agreement?
Yes, you used your power to protect me. That is the reason why I was able to survive here. To be honest, I'm nearing my end. I had thought I'd be stronger than this.
No one can withstand the power of the apocalypse.
In order to preserve a somewhat stable memory, I had to change the power of the apocalypse into a different form. Only the giant spike that fell from the sky was capable of doing something like that. But the moment I chose to go through with it is the moment I lost my chance of being rescued by the Lord of Dendro. But enough about me. Lord of Dendro, let's get to the important matter at hand. As you can see, I won't last much longer.
I understand, and I'm sorry, but can you please tell me what this is?
This is a fire seed. It's an essential item for saving the Dendro dragon. Thankfully, it appears to be in good condition.
Okay, in answer to my earlier confusion, Paimon was actually the one immune to being corrupted by the forbidden knowledge. the Traveler had to keep focus on fighting it off. So we should have had Paimon use the damn thing. But noted.
The Lord of Dendro and our people created this item together. It mimics how the Dendro Dragon's Heart of Oasis operates. The Dendro Dragon has been tormented by the apocalypse for far too long. It too is nearing the end of its power. However, if you are able to reactivate its Heart of Oasis using the Fire Seed, then the Dendro Dragon will begin to recover. And as a result, our homeland will return to the way it once was.
Oh, so the Heart of Oasis is a pep source of power. No wonder the crystal was able to heal this fungus just now. That's what it's used for.
What? You used the Fire Seed to save me?
Mm-hmm. Why? What's wrong?
We were supposed to use it on the dragon.
That's... never mind. It's not your fault. You didn't know. The Fire Seed contains a high concentration of elemental power inside of it. It's very powerful, yet fragile at the same time. It is not stable in its current form. To prevent any accidents, please don't use it again.
Since I am its creator, I will take responsibility for it. I assure you there's no need to worry.
Alright. Aside from being able to heal the Dendro Dragon, the Fire Seed can also resonate with the Heart of Oasis. In other words, you'll be able to find the Dendro Dragon by following the guidance of the Fire Seed. But you should hurry. There is little time to waste.
Very fragile. But it's a good thing we didn't have Paimon use it. Much as I don't hate her, Paimon is a doofus. Fair enough.
What about you?
Forget about me. You should hurry home now.
Everyone is returning home, including you.
As I told you, I've already lost my chance to be saved by the Lord of Dendro. Lord of Dendro, I thank you for coming to find me, and for being willing to save the Dendro Dragon. Our past has been saved, and our future has been ensured.
Oh cool, the darkness is back.
It's enough for me, just knowing that they will return home.
Hey, wait! It turned into oozing filth.
Which means he died. Because when the other ones die, they become tumors. He just became the underground version of a tumor. It's so weird realizing that this filth is the same thing as the... I forgot what the thing in the forest is called.
Can you
Withering.
use the Lumen Stone once more? I can still feel its elemental power. Please, of all of us, it deserves the chance to return home the most.
Okay.
This is a small ball of light that it left behind.
I can feel it. I can feel its knowledge and emotions. It has all returned to its original elemental form and is becoming one with the other family members. Do not be sad, my friends. Its wish has come true, and it's very happy right now.
Because its external form doesn't matter, right?
Yes, because our external form does not matter, and our home has been saved. There is nothing more important than being together with family.
Let's go! Home.
Are you feeling sad, Nahida? Do you feel like you don't have a home? I'll put you in my teapot after this. If you're not already in my teapot. I do not have that place unlocked yet. Alright guys, we're gonna have to go on a bit of a walk. A, really long walk. Oh my god, what the hell. That is such a long walk. I guess this is the closest spot I can go from? Alright, for a long trek like this, it's time to bust out the travel team. Ally and Sayu for gathering shit.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
Nahida for picking up items. And a healer / assist. Alright, let's go. I'll try to ignore things such as items, but I am gonna try to catch, teleportation points when possible. Okay. Nope, stop getting distracted. I say before immediately wanting to follow this thing. Eh? What is your deal? Where'd you go? Eh? Oh, there you are. I'm clearly missing something in this little puzzle. I'll come back to it later. Ooh. Yoink. Oh god. I'm gonna die! Where are we falling? I don't even know where we are anymore. What the hell is this place? So deep. It doesn't look like I can go up in that direction anymore. I'll need to teleport and find a path that doesn't drop me. Alright, let's teleport back up here. I'll need to avoid falling again. No, not that. That's where I wanted to go, okay. Alright, so from here, we go up that way. And we do not want to fall again. So... do I just go forward? Yeah, because I can climb this. Leave me alone! Wait, what? Oh! There's a storm in front of me. How do I make it past the storm? Well, first things first. We need to... Oh, fucking hell. God damn. Okay. You assholes, get over here so I can kick your ass. Alright, where is this ruined crater?
Commit it to memory.
Well, no, fuck. No, fucking hell, let me up! And that happened. Okay, I'm still alive. Good.
Stand with me. Let's change tactics.
Oh, that happened. Wait, when did you die? Ah, god damn it. Nope.
Ever seen one of these?
Ninjutsu.
This is a new one.
You know what? Screw this. Screw this, screw you. Actually, we can teleport back here. So let's go to the Statue of the Seven to heal my team completely. I'll admit my current best guess on Paimon's origins that she's connected to khaenri'ah. My logic is her cape is similar to Dane's. In case you were curious, it has been confirmed Aloy isn't voiced by the person who originally voiced her. The person voicing her here is a person named Giselle Fernandez. I've actually never played the original Horizon Zero Dawn, so I know nothing about— oh, fuck! Aloy's original voice actress. Alright, let's heal up. How the hell am I gonna make it past the tornado? Alright, we'll teleport here again. And we'll have to go a really roundabout path. Our next stop will be there. There's the teleportation point. Wait, that's not right. What? Yeah, that's definitely not the teleportation point. What are you? A challenge. Exploding barrels. Not what I meant to do. Thank you. Okay. Shoot you. Where's the other barrels? Shoot you. Shoot you. Where's the last one? Over here. Alright, so that's all well and good, but where's the teleportation waypoint? It says there's one around here, but I don't see it.
Got something for you.
Time to go to work.
Grow. Yeah.
Now you're testing my patience.
Committed to memory.
We'll meet again.
I thought it might have been smart to grab the teleportation waypoints as I made my way forward, but I may have just slowed us down more. And if I did, I truly apologize. I never claimed to be a smart man. Bye, enemies. I do not give a flying fuck, quite frankly. Okay, I'm running out of stamina and I don't want to drown, so let's wait. While I'm waiting, let's see if anything else was said in here. I only bring up the voice thing about Alloy because the person wasn't credited in the game for whatever reason. Oh, that's gotta suck. I'm not in the mood to fight you guys, just let me past, okay? And we've reached another dead end. Which means once again I fucked up. Is there any other way I can get up there? I'd really rather not start over again. But I don't think I have much of a choice. Oh god! No! Get up! Okay. There's gotta be another way to get up. Leave me alone! I don't want to fight! I barely want to exist. There's gotta be a way up. Oh, fuck. Okay, I see a tether point. If I can get to that tether point, I might be able to get to a point where I can climb up. Is that another tether point or is that an item? I can't tell. Actually, either way, I don't think I need the tether points anymore. From here, I think I can just straight up climb up. While I'm slowly climbing up, let's see if there's anything else in the chat. Nope, just a voice thing. Okay. I had to find a resting spot, but once I find a spot to rest and regain my stamina, we can climb out of the hole and continue on from here. Ooh, this is not a good point. Alright, if I can't rest in this spot, I'm going to have to just teleport and start over again. And I really don't want to do that. Okay, cool. I can rest here. Then I can climb up and around there. No! Don't you dare! Okay, let's get over to this wall over here. And from here we can climb up. I think we can climb up there. I hope we can. I'm gonna be real annoyed if we can't. We good? We good. Alright. I'm still annoyed that I couldn't find that teleportation point. If I want to, I can rest on that branch, but let's see if we can just climb up this wall and be done with it. Looks good, doesn't look like it's too steep. Alright, we're back above ground. Alright, from this point, our next stop is there. And then from there, we can easily make our way to the last point. Goodbye. That is a tornado. Alright, as long as we don't fall into any other chasms, we should be good from this point on. Not Nahida. Nahida's my slowest traveler.
This thing is fun.
Some type of tunneling enemy? What's that sound? I hear something mildly concerning. Please be above ground! I just want another teleportation point. Wait, did I just run past enemies without alerting them? You know what? I'll take it. Coolio. What? Why are you in a cave? I don't care. I do not care. Leave me alone, enemies!
It's not much further. Follow me. We're close now.
I remember getting this teleport point and you lucked out. The enemies flat out didn't spawn for me when I got that waypoint. So I got totally ambushed. I suppose it's a good thing I didn't get ambushed because this travel team isn't exactly made for combat. Speaking of which, now that we've made to our location, let's get an actual combat team. Let's go back to Team Hu Tao, because we're nearing the dragon, and I know the dragon's a weekly boss. Oh wait, Toma's our fastest traveler, actually. I feel like we passed this spot already.
Shifting around us. Sometimes it feels distant, but other times it seems close.
Advance deeper into the sandstorm.
It has already noticed our presence. We won't be able to see anything if we keep going that way. Hey, look! Something's over there.
That is a big boy.
We found it. A pet, the Dendro Dragon. I knew it would be big, but not that big.
Yeah, I think that thing dwarfs Dvalin.
God, puny human, leave my domain.
No.
Frail life forms like you cannot survive in the endless sands of the desert.
A pet, we're here to save you.
I do not need saving, especially not by you, Boor. You are no different from Amun. Both of you have only existed for a fraction of what you know as time. Yet you call yourselves lords of this land by leaning on the heavens' glow. You're better off paying attention to your path ahead, as you will fall where you've fallen before.
I know that you hate both gods and humans, but you've grown too weak now. Can't you let go of your hatred, even for only a moment?
Let go? For only a moment? Foolish Boor. You will find no gratefulness from me, even if you heal me. You will only be reviving the dragon that will destroy Sumeru and the 7 nations.
No, you're ill, that's all.
That I am. Time will bring death to all. It's unavoidable. Although I am gravely ill, my mind remains clear. I am different from the ancient dragons that came to terms with you.
I went along this route to get the teleport points and basically came almost right to this new boss. Wow.
There's no need for this. There's no point in fighting. What we need is the truth.
The truth. The shackles that the God of Wisdom cannot escape from. I have paid dearly for the truth, and you shall do the same soon enough.
Hey, don't leave! Careful, something's coming. Ah, what is that? Paimon's never seen that before.
It's our family.
Huh? They're your family too? But they don't look anything like fungi.
They're the original version, obviously.
External form not important. Inner nature say.
The composition of their elemental power is identical to ours. In other words, they're residents of our homeland.
Is this what they've become after experiencing the apocalypse?
This is also a form of adaptation, although a most gruesome and pitiful one. Many of our family members never made it out of the Dendro Dragon. They've gradually taken this form in order to survive the apocalypse.
Is there any way to avoid fighting them?
Nope.
Hey! Can you guys talk? We're here to rescue you!
They're not responding.
They've given it their all just to survive.
They're being drawn by the fire seed. Only its power can temporarily free them from their pain. All that remains are the instincts to survive and search for energy needed to do so. Everything else has been discarded in the process of adaptation.
So this is the result of forbidden knowledge. Would our world become the same if forbidden knowledge was allowed to rampage across Teyvat? Like fish struggling on land, unable to find a single puddle of fresh water in the entire world.
We can talk about this eat later. Let's deal with them first.
Yes, but please try to be gentle with them. They are not evil in nature. All they want to do is survive.
Sadly, they can't survive me. Alright, let's go, you little shits. I don't know why I did that so early. Anyway. Oh wow, you guys are weak. I know I said you wouldn't survive me, but I didn't think you'd be this weak. What the hell? It's like I'm beating on children.
Paimon thinks they used up all their strength. They don't seem aggressive anymore. They want to go home.
Yes, it was never their intention to leave the Dendro Dragon.
Is there a way to make them revert to their elemental form?
Murder.
Years of torment is what turned them into their current state. Their external form has become their shackles. It seems only the fire seed or a Pep's Heart of Oasis can save them. but it'll be risky if we use the fire seed again.
I don't get it. The other ones were able to be absorbed into her after we killed them. So can we just, like, murder these guys?
Correct. We cannot use the fire seed again.
Everyone goes home, not just us. This is becoming quite the dilemma. Let me think for a second.
Kill them.
It's fine. Let's use the power of the fire seed. I can't bear leaving them in the desert like this.
But...
Don't worry, the decision is on me. I'll take responsibility for whatever happens.
Alright, when the world gets destroyed, I'll let them know it's all thanks to God and her decision.
It won't require much elemental power. I'm just worried that it'll become unstable. But as long as I use my elemental power to stabilize it a little, it shouldn't be a problem. Thank you. Sorry. Stubborn.
You're doing what's right, little buddy.
Thank you, Lord of Dendro.
Returning home is the most important thing to you. I've come to understand that during our travels. I'm not doing this just to protect you, but also because I hope to use you and your experience and try speaking to a pep again. After all, that giant dendro dragon is also your family. Maybe it would listen.
I will stand with you, Lord of Dendro. I will never forget your kindness.
Yes! Thank you. Alright, here it goes.
So, did I just imagine things, or did the little dude sound almost a little bit evil with that? Yes! Yes! I swear to God, I saw his eyes glow red, too. Maybe I'm just getting tired.
Family. We will all be able to go home soon.
Whoa. It's shining now.
Yo, she evolved! It's getting bigger?
Endless amounts of knowledge and emotions are moving inside of me. They're all very excited. To imagine such growth could be achieved in such a short period of time.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes, finally, we can go home.
This is the last part. Let's go.
Yo, a pep, I'm coming to kick your ass. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'm too violent of a person. But maybe a pep needs their ass kicked.
Go. Phew.
I wanted to be nice to Pep. I wanted to be your friend. But you had to fuck off. I'm gonna beat some sense into you. I'm also gonna read the chat and see if I missed anything interesting. They are like Pokemon, I guess. I suppose gathering people's memories is akin to gathering experience, and I'm falling. Help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Never mind, I got up.
Go.
Find where a Pep is hidden.
Phew. Huh? Phew.
Nothing to see here. Definitely not a human you want to fight walking right past you. Can I get that viewpoint before you pull me into a cutscene? That's a challenge.
This cave is huge. Could this be where the Dendro Dragon lives?
We can't go any further.
Yeah. Who knows what's inside that cave? Our goal is not only to find the dragon, but to also enter the world inside of it. That will be impossible if we can't get it to cooperate with us.
I mean, people were comparing the fungi event to Pokemon as it is. I actually think I called my fungi stream Fungimon, or something along that line.
But how are we gonna do that? It doesn't seem to want to help at all. I'll see what I can do. Pep, I know we don't see eye to eye, and that we have a very different understanding of the world and its orders. However, we are both born of elemental power, and both suffered the torment of forbidden knowledge. We are not that different. And right now, we share a common enemy. We should not let our differences get in the way. Wonder if the Dendro Dragon's even willing to listen. I don't care about what you believe in, who you hate, or what you've done in the name of hatred. Nor do I expect you to be grateful. I'm here to save both you and your people. My people. They've been searching for a way to save you ever since they left their homeland. They yearn for a chance to return home. And now that everything is over, all the hatred that you harbor has lost its meaning. Rather than continuing to fight, you should consider the life you've produced.
No response.
Your eagerness to survive means that you haven't given up on that world yet. If you claim to know so much more than I, then why don't you truly think about why you want to survive? And why you're so vengeful?
I don't think the Void wants to talk. Still no good. Paimon, no! Hurry, grab onto me!
Please keep everyone safe.
Also, I can relate to deal with failing. While I was traveling the... Wait, what? Did that say failing or did I misread that? Falling. Also, I can relate to falling. While I was traveling the desert, there was a point in the game ate my input for opening the glider. So, character divide because of fall damage. Divide. Yes, character divided into two separate pieces. There was their body and their head when it popped off from the impact.
And send us to the homeland. Nahida, where are we? Huh? And what about the traveler? Where'd he go? I was only able to ensure that we made it here safely. It's possible we arrived at different locations. Well, then let's go have a look up ahead. Paimon's feeling really worried. Yep, let's go. I wouldn't worry too much. The traveler's no pushover. Paimon knows that. It's just that Paimon isn't used to not having the traveler around.
It's fine, you're being protected by God.
Let's hurry. He might be just up ahead.
So am I playing as myself or Nahida? Nahida. Hopefully I don't have to fight anything. Nahida kind of relies on elemental reactions. I can't dash.
What's that? That should be the heart of Oasis. All we need to do is light it with the fire seed, and it'll restore a pep with elemental power. The damage it suffered internally will also slowly begin to heal. Then let's hurry and light it! We still need to find the traveler! Alright, hang on.
It broke, didn't it?
Fire seed! What happened? It shattered. It was even more unstable than I expected. But why? We barely used it! I'm not sure. Perhaps the fire seed was only capable of protecting one person? But if I didn't use its power on everyone, there's no way of knowing where you could have been sucked into. And even if that's the case, there's no reason for it to simply shatter, unless... Unless what? Unless I was already in a weakened state when I created this fire seed.
I just noticed that Nahida and Paimon kind of have the same hairstyle. I mean, if you ignore Nahida's ponytail and longer side to her hair, I guess.
which would be when we had first saved the desert. Oh no. Wait, let's put that aside for a moment. If the fire seed has shattered, wouldn't that mean we came all this way for nothing?
Never mind, Paimon also has one side of her hair where it's longer. Well, I think it's the opposite end in Nahida. Well, no, because I was ignoring the point of... why am I getting stuck on this?
Oh. Do you know what we should do now, Nahida? Oh, come on, Paimon, think! Don't worry, Paimon. This is my responsibility. The fire seed is technically just a ball of highly concentrated elemental power. Although my elemental power is slightly different than that of elemental life forms, I gained a better understanding of it when I turned into a fungus.
Also, wasn't the fire seed how we got in there? How are we going to get out without it? Well, Nahida just said it's little more than condensed energy. As long as she knows what she's doing, she should be able to get us out.
So, all I have to do is imitate that power, while adding some of my own. And I'll be able to do what the fire seed was supposed to. You're gonna become the fire seed? Yes. It'll take a lot of power from me, but it still won't be anything compared to when I was in the desert. I might, however, become even smaller.
Baby Nahida.
What happens if you keep getting smaller? I'll become a blade of grass or a twig. Basically, I'll return to how I was first born.
I guess you were technically a branch of Irminsul. So that means you weren't a baby. You were just a fucking twig. And then the twig turned into a human. I would love to see how the fuck that works.
I will be able to unleash power beyond my limits if I can reverse the process of growth. But you'll lose everything. You'll not only lose your appearance, but you'll lose your emotions, memories, and who knows what else? That's all right. None of that matters compared to the dangers that a pep is facing right now.
And now we get Dendro Archon version free. Ah yes, I would happily spend money again for Twig Hida.
No, wait! There has to be another way. Besides, what will Sumeru do if you turn into a twig? Maybe you and the Traveler can plant me in the soil of Sumeru once it is all over. I can still communicate with the world through the forest. It's just that you won't be able to see me for some time. You can't be serious. If the Traveler were here, he definitely wouldn't let you go through with it.
I swear to gosh, her next line is, well, he isn't here.
If we knew this was how you were going to take responsibility, then we never would have agreed in the first place. I'm sorry, Paimon, but we're out of options. Not all eagles who have fallen to the ground can soar in the sky once again. But if no risks are taken, then the eagle will be grounded forever. No. Please, no, Nahida!
Apparently I've chosen violence!
The fire seed shattered, and she's...
I know. A sacrifice must be made, but not by the Lord of Dendro.
You're gonna become the fire seed instead?
We've all grown on this long journey. If the purpose of that growth was to return home, then our wishes have come true.
Bitch became a whole ass fire tree.
Would you lend us your power?
You knew it would come to this. All the knowledge, language, and emotions that you have learned will be reverted into pure elemental energy. In your new homeland, nothing of who you were will remain. You won't be remembered by anyone. Is that truly the return you've always dreamed of? Lord of Dendro, don't be sad. This is not your home. We go home.
No, not you too! No!
Should also
You were my favorite! Get back here, you little shit! I'm actually tearing up. Are you fucking kidding me?
Hear us, please. Feel our heartfelt desires. Awaken.
Also, how am I giving Dendro energy? I'm currently Electro Traveler. Save the home of the elemental life. What? Warden of the Last Oasis.
To emergency.
It's because you're carrying everyone's hopes and dreams.
Yes,
I am eating this thing's health.
Don't get too close.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Defeat monsters.
Protecting your elemental power. Goodbye. We may never meet again. I will wait for her no matter how long it takes. This is the agreement we made.
Witness the power.
Higher, higher, hands on fire.
No, my sword. Huh? Rain cutter.
Billowing surge.
Check this out.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power.
We're so lucky there's no actual time limit. I'm doing this really subparly.
Don't get too close.
Let me weave you a bird.
Supporting fire.
I never noticed that Nahida was available to the team.
No, my sword.
The cutscene had Dendro Traveler. The cutscenes following Inazuma Tandem switched to the element local to the region. Fair enough. Hi, Dendro Dragon. You wanna fight? Apparently you do!
I learned a wonderful art.
Where are you? Get over here.
It will be your name.
Enter the shield. Where's the shield? Oh, it's over here.
Check this out.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
Roll, roll, roll. The Temple of Wisdom.
I should actually trigger Nahida stuff before I trigger Jinkyu's. No, it's fine. We got— oh, wow, fuck! I got so confident the amount of damage I was dealing, I didn't even notice how low Hu Tao's health was. But we still absolutely obliterated that thing's health bar.
Hey, can you hear Paimon?
No.
You fungi said that your form didn't matter, right? Then let us know that you're alright.
That's enough, Paimon. I know you're sad.
Their knowledge, memories, and emotions have been reverted to elemental power and released. They are no longer able to respond to you. The guardians that have accompanied me for countless eras have also transformed into my elemental power. Just as they did, they will be born once again now that they're one. There's nothing to be sad about.
But that's different! They won't ever be the same. Paimon, we will never understand it, and it will never understand us. That's how it's destined to be. But as long as you can be healthy again, then nothing else matters to me, Apep. Samara will be free from threat as long as your health is maintained.
I thought that my rage would be kindled once my power returned to me. However, what I feel now is a feeling that has long eluded me. The feeling of peace.
It's almost like we don't have to be enemies or something.
The forbidden knowledge influenced you ever since you were contaminated, greatly amplifying your hatred and rage.
Yes, there's no denying that. Although my hatred for that usurper from beyond the heavens still stirs deep within me, destroying you and your people serves me no purpose. Be that as it may, my position still stands, and I will have nothing to do with you. When you inevitably perish due to your ever-expanding curiosity, I will still sneer and mock you in my heart.
Heesh! Who can put up with you? I respect your decision, and with time, I will prove to you that we will not repeat our mistakes. Before you begin resting, there is one last thing I would like to know. How did you become affected by forbidden knowledge?
It's a long story. We all once believed in the distant past that only forbidden knowledge could give us enough power to defeat the heavenly principles. The Dragon King acquired the power of darkness from outside of this world, and led us in a fight against the order established by the outsiders.
Dragon King?
An unimaginable war took place into that, causing destruction on an unprecedented scale. The world itself was on the verge of collapse. In war, the victor would inherit the right to shape the world, while the losers must turn into ash. But I didn't give up on searching for a way to turn the tides, even after the death of the Dragon King. As I attempted to collect more forbidden knowledge from the corners of the world, as it was on the verge of collapse, I was stopped by the giant spike that fell from the sky. Sand dunes arose where there was only forest. And it was as if even Sumeru itself was trying to tell me that the era of the dragons was over.
But you still didn't give up, did you? Because of Amun al-Ahmar.
Who? I don't remember that name.
Yes. Al-Ahmar eventually obtained this power with the help of Nabu Malikata.
The goddess of flowers.
His ambitions continued to grow, and he planned to establish a powerful kingdom in my domain. Although I didn't think much of him, I allowed his actions under one condition. The condition was that after his death, all the knowledge he came to accumulate would belong to me. At that time, I still harbored deep regrets. By the time the Dragon King finally returned, the world had irrevocably changed. Some of the dragons have grown close to your kind, and have forgotten all about our hatred from when the world was taken from us. And some died, leaving behind nothing but their bones. While others chose to flee after experiencing pain and agony. But for me, the scales and will of the Dragon King still shine bright in my heart. Even to this day, I will follow it until the end of my time.
You really are insane.
When Alachmar's proud kingdom collapsed, I swallowed him whole as I agreed and absorbed his elemental power. However, what I gained was no benefit. No. I gained the apocalypse. I used up all my strength just trying to keep the pain under control. I had no energy to analyze the knowledge he had accumulated. But even then, I still believe that his insanity was far greater than that of my own.
So that's how the apocalypse started.
Alright, let's take a break to read Pika Twig's statements, because he said something interesting here. So part 2 of the Archon story quest has given us new bosses. So whenever we get another one for Venti, we'll get a new boss, which means a new area of Mondstadt. We still haven't seen the Mare Javari, so if for some reason we do get another portion of Mondstadt, it will probably be that. Leaving nothing but bones. Oh, I guess that explains the Electro Dragon is. It's that corpse on one of the islands. That was actually already explained. Raiden I fought a giant serpent. I believe that serpent was the god of Watatsumi Island, or at least its guardian. That's what that giant skeleton you saw was. I don't remember the serpent's name, but I killed it because it was leaving back electro residue that was hurting people. So, that's technically not a dragon, not unless you want to consider a giant serpent a form of dragon.
I admit that I fell for his trap. I was like a final failsafe in his plan. Tiny Boer, and the rest of you, continue forward. I shall keep a watchful eye.
Tiny Boer. Also, why does Nahida have so many names? All the other gods have 2 names. Their false name and their proper name. Venti Barbados, Zhongli, Rex Lapis. Raiden Shogun? I don't remember what Ai's actual god name is, but Nahida has 3. Nahida, Kusanali, and Boar. Why does she have 3?
How far will a life so dear and precious to the heavenly principles be able to go? I wonder.
Are we done? Is the quest complete? Or do we still need to have like a bye conversation with Nahida?
Hey, looks like we've been sent back out. Still in one piece, too. The dragon will need to rest for a very long time before it is fully healthy again.
I'm gonna fight it this week.
It's not as ruthless as it was before. Curing the dragon of its illness has seemingly made it more open to reason. Nobody's in a good mood when they're feeling sick. Even though we accomplished something really important, Paimon still doesn't feel happy for some reason.
Bringing everyone home was supposed to be a happy occasion, but it seems to have lost some of its meaning.
Indeed. Although they'll still have the chance to be born again, they've lost their memories of their journey and their feelings for their homeland. Each opportunity for growth is unique in its own way. Perhaps the immense power we released was the pouring out of all these irreplaceable emotions that had built up over time. Can you really call a place with no family your home? Family. Right! The hydrofungus left behind its family. Those 2 fungi might be waiting for it to return. Oh yeah! Let's hurry and go take a look! How are we going to explain all the complicated things that happened?
By turning Nahida into a fungus? Or is this supposed to be the part we learned the lesson that, despite not having the same language, we can all communicate with each other through feelings and emotion, and just convey our feelings to them? You've lost someone important, but so have we. Let's be sad together. Wait, what? There's more? Oh god, there's more area I haven't unlocked. Son of a bitch. Oh god, no. Should I try to get that area now? Can I reach that area now? Let's see what happens if I try to go ahead to that area.
Body and mind.
Which way is it? This way? It says it's this way, but that just leads to rocks. The map and the area doesn't match up, and my brain's already hurting. So I'm just gonna forget about that and go to where it wants me to go. Map's like, to go that way, you need to hit this wall and go through it. Wait, what?
Body and mind.
Is Nahida still in the team? No, she's not. Alright. Let's switch to Nahida. I want to see if I can get some mental knowledge from these two. I like reading minds. It's fun. Okay, can I read their mind from here? Nope. Need to get a little bit closer. 20 meters should be good.
Hey! I can sense its excitement from seeing its fellow fungus wake back up. Everyone hold hands. It seems to have let out a long sigh of relief.
So you guys had the same memory from back when we rescued the elemental being.
They're still here! Have they really been waiting here all this time? We're back.
Happiness and then confusion.
I'm sorry. I really am. But it's gone home and won't be able to return for a very long time. Don't be sad. It did it to protect you. Your happiness is more important to it than anything else in the world.
Oh, something else interesting. Okay, let's see. Zhongli has free as well. He also has Morax. Oh, right, I forgot about Morax. Ryan Shogun also has free. Beelzebub. Oh, okay. I didn't know that Ryan Shogun was called Beelzebub. So Venti's the odd one out. You'll get a new quest from the new region. You'll need to go back above ground. Ah, okay. Fair enough.
It said that Muir is its most important family member.
Ah, so that's what its child's name is.
That's your name, isn't it?
Sad floating hydro. Aww. Murmuring floating hydrofungus. Floating hydrofungus Nor.
This is wonderful. So it has left traces of itself after all. They will definitely meet again. Someday.
Random toucan. Homecoming. Quest complete.
Hey! I see everything.
Can't read their minds anymore. Happiness symbols. Happiness symbol. Die. They seem to have accepted things. I'm glad for them. And I've obtained lunch. Alright then. That was a rather fun story quest. I want to say I'd do more, but I need to rest for tomorrow, so I think I'm gonna end the stream off here. There's not really much else I can do anyway. I mean, I guess I could do some summonings if I want. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't really want Nilou. Actually, that's a lie. I do want Nilou. I love this woman. But she's not in a very important one, so we'll just do some summonings to end it off on a high-ish note. And then we'll end the stream. Nilou's not really a good character for me combat-wise, but I do like her as a character. Such a kind and gentle girl. I eat up Genesis. I eat up gentle and kind characters. That's why to this day I still simp for Barbara. I'd marry that woman if I could. Sadly I can't, so... So the alternate names of the Archons, like Barbados and Morax, are from a book called Ars Goetia. Paimon's name also comes from it. I'm guessing you're talking about their real-life equivalents, where they came from? Fair enough. I do remember that all of the Archons, as well as Paimon, are named after demons. I mean, devils, which is why everyone thinks Paimon's going to betray us in the future. Dory constellation. Ooh. An immediate never purple. Kuki Shinobu constellation, which is actually really good, because I do like Kuki. Going Nakamura current right. AoE is increased by 50. Is that her ultimate since it's an AoE effect? Yeah, it's her ultimate. Okay. And Dory, who I originally built to be my healer, but realized she is absolutely nothing compared to Kuki. Yet I have more constellations for her. Alright, so we got some somewhat interesting things in that summoning. Yeah, also Byleth and Citri's names are from that as well. Fits the whole Ashen Demon thing. Feels kind of fucked for Citri to be named after a demon, but noted. Alright, so I think that's gonna be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream as much as I enjoyed making it for you all. If you would enjoy it and want to see more of my content, you can find me at youtube.com/KingD353. Again, that's youtube.com/KingD353. For as little, not for as little as $1. There I upload episodes of Fire Emblem Free Hopes, Persona 5 Royal, and other minor videos. Also, if you feel I deserve it, you can donate to me at buymeacoffee.com/KingD353. Again, that's buymeacoffee.com/KingD353. Any donation is appreciated, and for as little as $1, you can join a personal Discord. We can chat, play video games, share memes, and have ourselves a grand old time. Like, comment, subscribe, and follow. And I will see all of you beautiful people tomorrow as we stream more WWE 2K23. Deuces, Twitch.